Hey everybody, it's Susie. Welcome back to my craft room. Okay, this will be us unmolding the jelly plates. So, I don't think they're as thick as I would probably want them to be, but, you know, they're going to work just fine anyway. So, the first one I'm going to show you is the one that I did with the, using all glycerin. Now, the reason these little bubbles are under there, now this is, remember the foam that was on the top? I guess I could have skimmed that off, you know, to try to get it where it didn't look like that, but it doesn't matter. It won't affect the jelly plate. Now, if y'all can see these other bubbles in there, that's because I was, you know, picking at it a little bit, trying to see if this would come up, and it absolutely did. So, don't stick to yourself. So, I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to move this pan out the way. And I'm going to lay this down. So, if this is correct, and this set up right, and I'm having a hard time getting it on the board, but I will get it there. Okay, close enough, I think. Well, maybe not. Come on back up. Come on back up. Come on back up. There we go. Up. Once it sticks, it wants to stick. So I guess this wasn't the plan. Okay, now I'm breaking it because I've got it stuck. I don't think this board is going to work. So I need the pan back real quick. And I'm going to have to run and get something else. So, be right back. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I got some parchment paper right here beside me. No, I don't. It's empty. That's special. Thank you. Oh, wait. What is that? Plastic wrap. Well, I'm going to need that, but not yet. Okay, hang on. Sorry, y'all. Okay, y'all, this is going to be called improvising. I have no parchment paper and no wax paper. I have no clue how that happened. But anyway, so this is one of those foam core boards that I got at Dollar Tree that I thought would work. But obviously, it wants to stick to the paper, which we don't want it to do because when it gets time to have to melt it down and redo it again, you want to be able to get it off without the paper coming off on it. So, I'm going to put some plastic wrap down, and of course we know that the only thing that it likes to stick to is itself and glass, so I should be good with that. I do want to stick some double-sided tape if I can get it off over here to hold that plastic wrap kind of tight. Okay, so now let's try that. And let me pull this back up out of here. And, oh my Lord. There we go. Now it fits on there. This is just as smooth as it can be. I don't see any problems. Now this piece did tear off. If that upsets you, tear the whole thing up and start over again. I'm not going to stress over that little tiny corner being off. I'm just not. And obviously when I took this out of the pan, it did stretch a little bit, which is okay. You know, it's not a big deal. So that one turned out beautifully. I mean, beautifully. I did not check on these last night like I thought I was going to have time to. I just had so much other things going on. But anyway, that is the jelly plate. And it turned out looking absolutely awesome. I mean, I don't see a single flaw in here. Now, once paint is put down on there, you know, we would see for sure if there are any flaws or not. So I want to set this aside and show you the other one and unplate it. But first, I'm going to get this one ready. And so I'll go ahead and put some wrap on that. There it is. But what did I do with it? And hopefully I won't have to handle this one like I did the other one too much. And I won't tear it. Okay, and I'll turn this under. Oh my, there's a piece of that. Okie dokie. Oh, there's another piece. Oh my goodness, now I got my plastic wrap stuck to my tape. I ain't even pulled off yet. I really didn't think about the jelly plate sticking to the paper that was on here. So, I don't know why it doesn't like this particular paper, but, and maybe it wasn't, you know, really pulling up the paper, but I just wanted to make sure, so. All right. So, maybe I need to pull that a little bit tighter and stick a piece under each side, kind of, to kind of hold it in place too. Just kind of stretch it out a little bit more. There we go. And remember, these crinkles are not going to matter because it's going to be on the bottom side of the jelly plate. So what the jelly plate that we're looking at in the pan is the bottom side. So, and it doesn't matter what that looks like. What we care about is what it looks like when it comes out. So here is the pan of the jelly plate that I made using the alcohol, and half alcohol and half glycerin. There's no foam on here. Mixing this up, mixing it like in the bowl went fast. Heating it in the microwave went fast. It only took like 3 times in the microwave and it was clear. From here, it looks great. So we are going to take it out now and see how it looks. And if it holds up like the other one. So we're just going to kind of work our way around here a little bit. Pulling this off of the edges. We don't want it to stick to the pan when we go to pull it out. And it would really only stick around the edges. And so that's really what we want to do. And then we will, you know, kind of work it out a little at a time. Right now, it looks awesome. Yep. This other side has no flaws in it. If it did, that would not be a huge problem because we could just tear it back up and put it back. So, that stuck to a piece. Look at there. That stuck to a piece. That, oh, that's underneath. That doesn't matter. That's like a tear underneath where I tore it, I guess, picking it up. Okay. So that is the other jelly plate, and it looks awesome. And I didn't stretch it out because I wasn't handling it so much like the other one. This one actually looks awesome, and this would save you money. So I would this is what I would recommend is the half alcohol and the half glycerin. This does have a tear in it. So I will probably go ahead and tear this one up and melt it back down in that pan and then redo it because I tore that getting it out. That's my fault. I went too quick trying to get it out too quick. So that does have a tear in it. But yes, that is completely smooth. There are no imperfections in it. That bubble. Oh, wait, the bubble's on this side. So yeah, there is one little imperfection in this. And that is, nope, this is torn a little bit where I pulled it there. So there are a couple, but that's okay. You know what? 3 times, or well, it won't even take 3 times. And I'm literally going to, well, let me just show you what I'm going to do. Move this out the way. And I'm literally going to take this and tear it up. And I won't put this pan in the microwave, but, you know, I'll put this, you know, these chunks back in the bowl. Just so they'll melt down, you know, quicker and easier and whatever. So, and this is like playing with extra strength Jell-O. But no. And this does, now, if you are sensitive to smells, this has a strong alcohol smell. So if you don't like the smell of alcohol, this is not for you. You would want to stick with the glycerin. So I do smell the alcohol in this still. So keep that in mind when you're deciding which one you want to do. Now, I may, just because I'm redoing this one, go ahead and redo the other one since I have it stretched out of proportion and all that. And what I might do is I might go ahead and, you know, I have that one other bottle of glycerin left. I may go ahead and mix up another batch and add it to both of these jelly plates just to make them a little thicker. I mean, it's not going to make them a whole lot thicker because it would only be like half a batch per container. But, you know, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I think I'll mix up one more batch since I have the stuff to do it with and add it to these. And then the ladies who get these, hopefully will be very happy with them. And these are not, I mean, they're a little bit sticky, you know, but not bad. This one with the alcohol seems to be a little wetter where it came out of the pan, and I would just let that sit to dry off because I'm sure the moisture was holding to that. Okay, so that is the jelly plates, and like I said, I think they turned out great. I would be happy to have either one, to use either one. So, you know, if y'all want to make one, certainly. Now, hopefully I will have these into the hands of, and tomorrow I may show you a technique using one of them, you know, of, you know, maybe one or two ways. You know, probably not. I'm probably going to let Joanne over at Journaling Adventures and Sharon at Connection of Lives and Interest demonstrate how to use these, you know, over the next few days on their videos. And I will link their channels below, and I will announce when they do have videos up showing you how they use the jelly plates. I really have a plate full right now, and I've got other videos planned. So for me to pull out the paints and play, you know, would be a little extra for me right now. I have, you know, I really have a lot going on. So I want to bring you the best content I can, and I think Joanne being an artist and Sharon playing with paints, they would be the best ones to show you how to kind of use these. Okay, y'all. Blessings and hugs to everybody. For all my new subscribers, thank you for coming. For all the ones that have been here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, please leave me a comment and a thumbs up and let me know that you like this. You know, whether you're going to participate and do one or not, you know, just, you know, that you enjoyed the process or even enjoyed seeing me tear it apart, you know. And please join me back here in just a little bit. I'm going to be doing 2 announcements and 2 shout outs. And please, please, please join me for that. I know 3 videos is a lot for today, but this one's short and the next one will be short. I promise. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Bye.